welcome to CI in under 5. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a new feature that maybe you haven't seen before to help enhance your experience when using data refresh. If you saw a previous video that we have posted around configuring data refreshes, you saw that you came out here and went to the admin system portal and edited the schedule. You may have noticed under the status that there is this handy-dandy little flows button up in the top corner. This allows you to generate a flow that gets fired when a data refresh either completes or fails to complete. So we're going to go ahead and click Create a Flow. That's going to bring me out here to this page that has these two triggers that are available to us. One is to trigger a data source when a data source refresh is completed, and one will get triggered when a data source refresh is failed. So those are the two that you have today. We'll see more of those come in the future. I'm going to trigger when it's completed. That's going to take me out here and bring me to my flows. I'm going to go ahead and create this new flow, and I have to give it my instance. So it's going to go out there and it's going to find my instance of Customer Insights. And I can say New Step. And I can choose what I want it to do. So in this case, what I'm going to do is have it post a message into Teams for me. So I'm going to look for Teams. And here we get a list, and I'm going to say post a message. And that's going to ask us for a few things that we can do. First is to identify the team that we want to put it in, and then the channel. So I'm going to go over to Teams, and I already have a team created here. I'm going to create a new team, and I'm going to build it from scratch, and I'm going to make it public, doesn't matter. And I'm going to call it my CI data refresh. And then what I'm going to be able to do is see this team get created, and now I can use that team. So if I go back to my flow, here we need to pick the team ID. So it's going to go out and load the ones that I have, and you can see the Microsoft and the CI data refresh one that I made. I can pick data refresh, and then I can pick a channel. So I only have the one channel to choose from, and then I tell it what I want to put into the message. So I can say CI data refresh completed successfully, and if I want, I could do some things like color it in green so that it's obvious that it was successful, and all those fun things. There's some other options you can pick. You can put a subject to the message. So in Teams, if you're familiar with how that works, you can put a subject in there, and you can also include fields. So I can include fields like the error message, if there was one. In this case, it's successful, so there won't be. But there are a number of fields that you can include, including the start time, the end time, the source, and things like that. So you may want to include some of those fields. You could do more than this. So I've got an example here that I'll bring over of another flow that I did that was similar, that is also then sending an email. So I can send an email to a number of folks as well. So just a couple of things that you can do there. I'm going to save this flow, and it is saving it as untitled since it doesn't have a title right now. And now that that's done, I can go ahead and go back, say OK, and I can rename it if I want, but we'll just leave it right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Customer Insights. So I need to do a data refresh. So we're going to go out here to data sources, and we're just going to pick one like e-commerce, and I'm going to say refresh. And when that is done refreshing, we'll see the message put into our team site. So if we watch here for the status to change to completed, and then we'll jump back over to there and see it in Teams. And we see that the refresh completed. So now if we go over to Teams and check our data refresh general chat, we'll see that we have the message completed. So that's something that you can set up to notify yourself when data refreshes complete successfully or fail to complete, and then give yourself some of the information that's available to hopefully troubleshoot that issue and resolve it so that it will run again. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please join us next time when we post more videos on this channel.